So now let's talk about who succeeds as an entrepreneur. Research has shown that four characteristics are good predictors of how well or how successful an entrepreneur would be. One is passion for a business, another is product and customer focus. Then there's this idea of tenacity despite failure. Since things are uncertain, there's a lot of setbacks. And then execution intelligence is getting things done. Let's talk about each of these. The number one characteristic for successful entrepreneurs is a passion and a belief that business can solve real problems. The notion that if there's a problem in the world, in society, in the community, or in an industry at large, that one can put together a business, the various aspects of a business, in a way that will solve that problem, create value for people that need that service or product, and also create enough value for the people working on it to continue to sustain that business and grow it over time. This comes from a product customer focus. The idea that you understand or you seek to understand what it is individual customers, potential users of a product or service really want from it and how you can develop something to meet those individual customer needs. It really comes from a focus of the entrepreneur and the entrepreneurial team on creating products that customers really want and really solves their problems. They build something to support a need in the community or in an industry or that people have. If there's a river, you want to build a bridge across it, for example. It comes from being builders or craftspeople at heart. If you want to have a place for people to stay, you build a building, you build a hotel. If you want to have a place where people can buy crafts, you create a retail store or an online service that does that. That's the notion of coming to to build a business that supports a particular customer need. That's the first two characteristics. There are two more. In addition, though, because there's uncertainty and you're creating something out of nothing effectively, there's always setbacks and failures. And entrepreneurs tend to see those as learning opportunities. They are discouraged, but they don't give up. They get back on the horse and keep going forward. And that all kind of relates to building this idea of execution intelligence. Sometimes things fail because the idea wasn't good, but other times they fail because it wasn't executed well. So the one thing you don't want to have is a good idea that you fail by executing poorly. So you learn how to execute well, identify the idea, and do all the necessary things to make it work, turn it into a viable business.